my name is Inka Nisinbaum, and I just wanted to quickly introduce myself to the Chris Klug Foundation. As you can probably hear, I'm not originally from the US. I was born and raised in Germany. A day after I was born, I was already diagnosed with cystic fibrosis. I grew up fairly normal, I have to say, even though my doctors back then predicted that I won't reach the age of 4, but also back then there was not much known about cystic fibrosis. So yeah, obviously I exceeded these 4 years. I grew up normal, I went to school, everything was good. And when I reached the age of 22, I knew I had to get a liver transplant. But since doctors couldn't just transplant the liver, put me on immune suppression, and then all the bacteria in my lungs would have also destroyed my lungs, they said I needed a combined lung and liver transplant. So I was put on the transplant list when I was 22. I waited 15 months for my transplant. That's all back in Germany. It was a very difficult 15 months. We celebrated Christmas in 2002, and we all knew, well, at least my family knew. Me, maybe not so much. I was a little bit not trying to think of the reality too much. But everybody knew that I wouldn't reach the next Christmas without a transplant. But then on the 28th of December, my phone rang. And no, it was actually the 27th in the evening. I was transplanted on the 28th. And yeah, my hospital in Germany said they had organs for me. And thanks God, I didn't have a dry run. These were the organs that they also then transplanted. I was in the hospital for a month, I think. I had a few major hiccups, but I don't want to bore you with all the awful details. And yeah, so I got my transplants. I did pretty well. After a year of my transplant, I was pretty good. I went back to study. I studied psychology. And in 2007, I moved to Vienna, Austria. I followed my future husband to Austria because this is where he got a new job. And then in 2009, we moved to the United States. I was first living in St. Louis, Missouri. Then we moved to Dallas, Texas. And in Dallas, Texas, I also had my son in December of 2013. And I was the first double lung liver transplant recipient who gave birth to a baby. Yeah, a healthy, extremely energetic, often annoying son, I have to say. So yeah, that was pretty amazing. And then we moved back to St. Louis. And since 2 years, we are now living in Colorado, actually in Highlands Ranch. And yeah, in the beginning of this year, I decided it might not be a bad idea to get myself involved more with the transplant community and to share my story, because I believe that I'm a perfect beacon of hope, because I'm now 21 years transplanted. I'm extremely healthy. I do a lot of exercise, running. Well, at the moment, not so much running because I'm a little bit lazy, but I do boxing and all kinds of stuff, paddleboarding with the kid. And yeah, I thought it's time to share my story and give hope to others and inspire others. And yeah, just show that organ transplantation does actually save life. And in my case, also the next generation, because without my wonderful donor, my son would have never been born. That's it.